we're staying at the Caravan and Motorhome Club site in Edinburgh city centre, and today we're off to Edinburgh Zoo. It's an absolutely perishing February day, but it's forecast to be fairly dry, so come along with us. We've pre-booked our tickets online, which has saved us a couple of quid and means we can skip the small queue that's here this morning. First job, working out where to go. And of course the monkeys want to see the monkeys.
Looks cool. Can you video that? Because it looks really cool. I've got it. Yeah, that's enough video, mate. You've got it. It literally follows you. Can you photograph these hands as well? Because they're like solid, proper hands. Leo, I videoed it. He's gonna jump. No, he's not gonna jump. He's gonna jump over it. No, it. Yeah, they jump. Mud Skipper. Where's Mud Skipper? Those are teensy and octonauts, they were huge. Where's its mud tank? Wallaby Wallow. So I could have someone in my pouch. In a pouch of my thing. Yeah.
For a city centre zoo, and especially one in a capital city, it was really easy to access. We ended up taking the car because it was February and so not the most helpful weather for encouraging kids to take public transport. And the number 27 bus, which is only about a 10-minute walk from the Edinburgh Caravan and Motorhome Club site and £4 for a day ticket at the time, only goes to the city centre. So we would have had to catch another bus out to the zoo, which is out to the west of the city, all the way past Murrayfield. I was a bit concerned about whether we'd actually find a parking spot, so we headed in pretty early, and it was busy, but it was fine. Bearing in mind this was February, I'd expect it would be absolutely heaving in warmer school holidays, so take public transport if you can. Having said that, there was some building work going on when we went, so maybe there's a little bit more parking available now. It was really easy to book the tickets online, and you might save yourself a little bit of queuing, as well as a couple of pounds each, so do that if you can. Also, you must reserve a slot to see the giant pandas, as although it's free, the numbers and the times are strictly controlled, so if you don't want to be disappointed, make sure you book that slot. Walking around, there was lots of info about the zoo's conservation approach, which is great at justifying the existence of such attractions in our more modern interpretation of the relationship between human and animal worlds. So it was really interesting to hear about all the work they're doing around the world to really help and preserve and save all these species that we have the privilege of seeing in the zoo. In terms of facilities, in the main part of the zoo grounds, the loos are plentiful and there are picnic spots all over the place. Towards the back of the site, where the zebras and the tigers and the other large animals live, there are naturally less facilities and they're more spread out because the enclosures themselves are much larger. There is, however, a big play and picnic area open at that end of the site. Food-wise, as well as lots of picnic spots, there is one main restaurant and two smaller cafes spread out around the site. I imagine in summer they'd also have mobile ice cream carts and so on. For a city centre zoo, it felt absolutely massive and has loads to see and do, and we really enjoyed reading about the conservation work that the zoo has been up to. So we had a really good day out and definitely recommend it to other families. Thanks for joining us. Please subscribe to follow more of our adventures, and we'll see you in the next one.